Greetings, citizens! Justiguy has arrived, and this is Bomberman Max, Red Challenger. We have left City Star behind and are heading to a Future Star. What's more, last time I went off on quite. Really? That's. Oh, I see. They're pressure sensitive, not explosion sensitive. Anyway, I went on a bit of a rant and. Oops. I went off on a bit of a rant. I apologize if that bothered you. This time I'm going to try to stay on topic. So anyway, oh, thank you for giving me the time things. That's helpful. Oh, I dig the music here. Anyway, can't do that. Fantastic. You alright? Oh, I can't get back though. Look at that little dude down there just getting all fucked up. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus. That would have been bad for me. Can I not get back there? Okay, I can't get back there. Let's... Ah, shit. Anyway, so... Gee... God damn it! Thank you. Anyway, as I was saying last... Oh, I bet you need to be over there for this one, though. Or not. Okay. Cool. That was easy. I guess we're just introducing a new mechanic. Anyway, so we were talking about criticisms of English visual novels, why people don't play or read English visual novels, all that nonsense. I think the last kind of recurring complaint I saw, besides for the ones I've mentioned, which, if you do not recall, those were trying too hard to be Japanese, voice acting, the art, that kind of thing. We've had those last couple videos is where I was talking about this. Now, the one that is the now we are talking about, I already don't remember what I said. I think it was. Hold on, fuck, I have it open here. Oh yeah, the last one is length. Now this one, I get from both sides, because folks, what? Oh, the charm bomb. That's right. Folks on the side of making things are of the mindset that, you know, you, and this was actually one of the things that started to make me feel down, like I was talking about a couple videos back, but, are of the mindset that, you know, given the status of visual novels in, outside of Japan, how the market is right now, how the side of the developers are right now, it's not a good idea. Ooh, that's pretty neat looking. Yeah, we'll go with it. It's like the Metal Greymon of the dragon we got in the beginning. I'll take this. And anyway, you know, they did not ever bring the new Digimon over. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's weird. Anyway, uh-oh, I didn't read the fuck. I'm gonna assume it said kill the crab things because that was what that kind of looked like was happening. I hope I'm not wrong. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, kill the crab things. We can do that. Anyway, you know, this music, I've never realized this as a kid. It sounds like the fucking opening from the game, and I love that music. It's very cool. Very cool touch game. Very cool. Alright, so I'm gonna guess don't kill these, only kill the crabs. Assuming there are other crabs. Anyway, what the fuck is that? Anyway, the one other recurring one was... Oh, that was bad of me. Oh, no. Fuck it. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Please leave me be. Was length. And this, I get. But, as I said, I understand both sides. From the side of the developers, there's this belief, and understandable, that, you know, you really should not go all in with English visual novels, with a big one, because it probably won't get made. You should get practice learning how to do it, all this stuff. Oh, very good and fair point. And I might have even talked about this in a previous one of these. But from the market's perspective, then you've got all these polished, fancy pants visual novels, and, you know, the English visual novels aren't really, you know, trying to do that. Like, and this is actually something I won't say agree with, but maybe feel too, because, like, I generally do lean towards longer visual novels. I want to, you know, sit down and get invested in. I mean, I haven't finished any recently, but those are the ones I prefer. Like, I don't want something to feel rushed. I want, you know, to really get in there. And I think I talked about this in a previous one of these, but if not, there's also something I think is good about visual novels. There's no really set length like there are with, you know, viewing media. Like books and visual novels have the benefit of, I guess games in general, have the benefit of, you know, there's not like a required amount of time that you have to be playing these for it to be considered done, you know? Like a TV show, it has to go, you know, for the whole half hour, hour, whatever, depending on what you're watching. That is not so with a visual novel. If it's, you know, I don't want to do that, but I did it. Then, you know, if it's whatever length it is, then that's cool, you know? Shit. With, and so, I prefer the longer ones. There's that however, as I think Doki Doki Literature Club has shown, and as I say in my review that I still have not fucking put up yet, even though it's been a couple months since I wrote it and recorded it, I think its length, or rather lack of length, is... Oh, you dirty little fruitcake! I think its lack of length, to some, I mean, the fact that one of my main issues with it is that it felt like it was too short and it was rushed. But I recognize that to audiences that arguably it was intended for, or the audience that took off with it, its length is probably just right, because they probably could not, you know, stand the longer visual novels. Perhaps. I don't know for sure, but that's kind of my feeling on it. And prove me wrong if you can. Oh shit, this one's got 2 hits, I think, so I'm okay there. Yes! Oh no! Let me go. Oh, don't get me! Please don't get me! Please walk by me! Ah, I didn't walk by me. It would have been nice if you had, though. Regardless, so length was another recurring issue that was brought up. Now, as I was saying, I get that. Like, when I see that a visual novel is... one English visual novel, it was one we did on one of those Let's Reads, it's called... I'll link this one in the description here. It's called Cupid. I don't remember the name of the developer, but it's free too, so you can just go grab it. But, it was good, and it was also, it was free, it was good, and it was decently lengthy, and I think, a lot of folks might be turned off for this reason or that, you know, based on these comments. Like, personally, I was really enjoying it. With NaNoRenO, I had to stop reading it, but, had to, haha. But, you know, I do plan on getting back to it especially, perhaps, that it was free, you know, it was much more in line with the kind of thing that I enjoy than Doki Doki Literature Club was. It had length, you know, development, it was kind of this dark setting going on. It was, I did have some, you know, issues, so to speak, with it, but it was just, again, especially for a freaking free visual novel, that was just amazing, I think. So, you know, major shout out to the developer of that title, and they have one other one, I think, Who is Mike it's called or something, or Where is Mike, I don't remember, but again, shout out, this could be done. The length, though, with length, I like to sit down, and I guess I got off topic. I like the fillers, the quote-unquote, the filler in visual novels. Like, a lot of people like, oh, it's just filler, Well, I mean, you know, personally, I would have so much more filler than I would, you know, the fucking porn, personally. Like, I think, because see, the filler actually, hey, like it or not, just serves a narrative purpose. The porn doesn't. It serves a porn purpose. Shit! I deserve that. So, you know, my opinion, out of the two, one is arguably, I would say necessary, or maybe a great thing that, you know, visual novels can do, because those filler scenes, in the way visual novels are, you know, you can have hidden ones that maybe don't do anything, you can have scenes that just add stuff for the whatever, and you just have these long scenes of characters interacting, and just get to really know and learn your characters, and I think that's fucking fantastic. However, a lot of people don't, which is fine, good for them. They're wrong, but whatever. It's funny. But, you know, it is what it is, and as far as that goes, god damn it. So fucking hell. Wonder if I can block it off. Oh, okay, it doesn't. Shit. Turn back on, please. Ah, damn it, whatever. It is a thing, the length. And a lot of these English visual novels are, yeah, to their criticism, whatever, they are shorter. They are shorter. And again, this comes from, as I was talking about earlier, the mindset of, you know, oh, you know, we can't go big on our first try, oh, there's all this other stuff. Understandable. You also, you know, can't even get together in a quote-unquote IRL, or a lot of these visual novels are made over the internet. The communication is just not what it is in Japan. I mean, between those, oh fucking hell, this is bullshit. Between those actually making, between those actually making these games is not the same as it is or could be like it is in Japan, and that's all understandable stuff. However, I'm gonna keep going because I'm on a rant again. There's Charbomb, hooray! So people, you realistically can't make a similar length visual novel in English, and the thing is, that is exactly the kind of visual novel I want to make when I can. So, this one, the one I'm working on now, obviously won't be, but that's my end goal, like making those kinds of visual novels. Oh, that little dirty TV is trying to trick me, but I saw you. I bet there's going to be a stage to kill all those, bunch of those TV things. What is this, a golem or something? Anyway, you know what, I'll actually pick this up next time. Until then... Mecha Kong, okay. This is gonna be... fun!